Hello, YouTube. It's Keith, Kevin, Ken. How you doing? You doing well? I'm doing well. You know why? It's Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. Man, yesterday. The great thing about doing this YouTube channel is I can touch on things, especially since we talk to each other. We talk to each other. I talk to you. I get some comments back. I get thumbs up or thumbs down. We do this every single day, so over time, bits and pieces will sneak out. But I'll tell you, you guys don't have to know all the details, but what a horrible day yesterday. Not in real life crushing kind of horrible, just work horrible. You know those days when you walk in, you go, okay, I'm just going to take the time to do this. And then it turns sideways and never gets resolved. You know, it ends with me with my head in my hands. Even a cigar can't help, you know? Anyway, the good news is I woke up today. That's it. End of sentence. Good news is I woke up today. And if you're watching this, whether you're watching it on Friday, September 30th, 2016, which is when I'm recording this, man, September went by in a flash. I mean, literally a flash. We went from, getting close to 100-degree weather on the East Coast of the United States to 60 degrees and overcast, like that. Unbelievable. Anyway, that was just a mishmash of mishmash. Anyway, I say all that crap, whatever I said, to say I'm so happy to be talking to you guys about what's in my pockets. That's why I like my pockets full. It's so simple. It's so simple. I'm going to talk about some knives that aren't inexpensive. I'm going to talk about some Chris Reeve knives. I'm going to talk about Spydercos and Cuban cigars and all that. But you know what? To keep your pocket full, man, it doesn't cost much. Just be happy. That's all. Man, you just can't believe how many times I patted my pocket yesterday to go, that's okay. This will end. And then I'm going to go and live a real life with my knives and my cigar and my booze. Anyway, let's talk about why we're really here. It is Friday, September 30th, 2016. I give the day every single day. You know why? Because we do this every single day. Every single day. Over 230, I haven't checked, maybe close to 240 days in a row. You hear me? Even when we have bad internet, I still upload it, okay? Good internet, it gets up every morning. That's pretty good, actually. That has changed a lot of things. So thank you. If you've been here from close to the beginning, or if you just joined us, thank you very much. It's always fun to share what's in my pockets with you and play with the knives. What you see in front of you, that is what I'm carrying today. That is what I'm smoking today. And I don't know if you can tell. We'll talk through it, but it's going to be special in my pockets today because I need it. Okay? I need it after yesterday. So thank goodness it's Friday. Thank goodness I can talk to you guys. And if you're not watching this on Friday, thank goodness you're watching it. I don't care if you're watching it the same day, week, month, or even year. Welcome. Let's talk about what we have here today. I have my Mont Blanc watch. People always ask me the specifics about it. I don't know the specifics about it. All I know is it's Mont Blanc, and it's a great chronograph. It really helps. It's battery operated. I have gotten several comments, one saying, hey, how about a watch video? Someone saying, how about opening up your humidors and all of those things. At some point I will do that. I don't want to go all over the place because, and I know, this isn't a sitcom. I'm not putting on a huge production. I recognize that. It's just a man, his iPhones, and some stuff. But to do this every day and work full time, yada yada, I really enjoy it. I'm not ready to add on different channels. Maybe in the future we'll do that. Maybe in the future we'll do a lot of stuff that I like. I have a lot of collections around here in this apartment. That's why it's so messy. And you think I wouldn't love talking about it? I would. But at this point, we're just going to chill and do it this way. But later, I'm listening to you guys. Later, we'll probably do other channels and get more specific with a lot of other kinds of stuff that I like, okay? Um, let's see, what else? Oh, this cigar. Ugh. No, I can't pronounce what's on the wrapper. This is what I can tell you. This is definitely in my top 3 Cuban cigars. It's kind of pricey. It's Romeo and Julieta. It's a special Romeo and Julieta. And man, it's so good. That's the thing about cigars. That's the thing about good food, good drink, good knives, good coins, good anything. When you're feeling happy, you love going through your collections. And when you're not feeling all that great about what's going on, what you have to do to pay for your collections, they bring happiness. And that cigar is going to bring me some happiness. It's special. It's not a celebration kind of special. It's a, I need your help, guys, special. And that's why what's in this is blue. Scotch. Let's see. The wallet today, my thin Mont Blanc. Yeah, I have more meetings today. Shucks. All afternoon. So hopefully they're good ones. I got to get pepped up for them. They'll be good. My titanium Schoen design pen. Full tie, made in the USA in Massachusetts. 1 bolt. I just love these pens. It's just really nice pen. The coin is my grandson's favorite. It's the unicorn coin. Excuse me, from 1995. There are 4 of these coins. I've got them in 1 ounce and a half ounce. Really love them. That's my special luck coin. Man, oh man. I think about my grandfather and father and the work they had to do in steel mills. Can you believe it? In Youngstown, Ohio. I don't do that. I put on a nice set of clothes, throw some stuff in my pockets, and instead of a silver dollar piece, I'm putting in coins from around the world. And so I'm very fortunate. And if you're breathing, you're fortunate. If you're with your family, you're fortunate. And so, hey, we got internet. If you're watching this on internet or phones, they can do all bunch of stuff. So we're fortunate. And I have to remember that. So while I whine about my bad day, I know people are having real bad days at work and life. So I'm very fortunate. I hope today finds you in good health and having a good time. I really do. So again, I bring my little work stuff, not to bog everything down, just to let you know that every day, we do this every day. We do it every day when I'm in a good mood. We do it every day when I'm in a bad mood, when I'm feeling a little sick or whatever. And I use this to make me feel a lot better. So thank you very much for all of that. And I do hope that this finds you in good health. Okay, let's continue on. I have my leather notepad from Smithson, a nice little UK company. This is when I like all of the stuff poking out of my shirt pockets and all of that to look nice for the meetings. And then I have these knives in my pocket. I always carry 3 knives. If you're new to this channel, there's a keychain knife. I only have a silver loop with 3 keys on it. And every day I snap on a small knife, a keychain knife. And in this case, the keychain knife is the Manbug, a very special Manbug. I just bought this. A couple of weeks ago. It's been out a long time. But this Manbug, first of all, let's just start with the fact that Spyderco has something called a Manbug. One of the classic small little big knives from Spyderco is the Ladybug, the Ladybug knife. And all of us men were saying, I don't like that I just say Ladybug. What knife is that? A Ladybug. So they made a man bug. Has a thicker blade, a wider blade, not thicker, wider blade. This is a special one. Usually you find them with FRN scales, fiberglass reinforced nylon scales, which are kind of, I call it space age plastic. It feels like just great, tough plastic. This one, of course, is a little different. It has stainless steel bolsters. It has G10. It has stainless steel liners. Man, it feels hefty, okay? This is a little special one that I just picked up. I finally found it with a good price in excellent condition. Sometimes I've seen these and go, I don't want to put that much into it. But they made it where it's thicker. The scales are thicker. The blade is thicker. VG10 steel, great steel, same as the Ladybug, but just everything's a little bit bigger. I really like it. Even with the Ladybug, these small knives, look at my big Michelin Man hands with the nails that look like crap. But man, I can open it, do the one hand opening. No clip on this bad boy because look how small it is. Look, whether you put it on a keychain like I do, I love it on the keychain. It gets a lot of work. When they say they're little big knives, they really mean it. These little knives really do great work. The day-to-day stuff, I'm an office guy. I'm not chopping down trees, but it's a real nice knife. And with this gray G10 and the bolster, it looks great as well. But you don't need a clip because you're not going to clip this little thing to your pocket. Just slip it into your pocket, slip it into your purse. I really like this. This is the Manbug from Spyderco. 2-inch, just under 2 inches long the blade is, just under 2 inches. Again, VG10 steel. We've got gray G10 with a stainless steel bolster. It feels great. That back lock. It has wonderful liners, stainless steel liners that gives it a real nice heft to it. This is the Spyderco Manbug, but it's with the bolster and the G10, and it's a special little knife. And then you can tell when I need some pepping up. One, I'm going to eat something with mashed potatoes, even meatloaf, chicken, a steak, something with mashed potatoes, because to me that means home, okay? That's Youngstown, Ohio to me. Something with mashed potatoes, because I'm going to get through this Friday and I'm going to feel good. And then I'm going to hit that couch on the weekend. And just YouTube out. I also wanted to get back to my roots as far as knife collecting is concerned. And having these two in my pocket is just going to make me feel good. Let me tell you the story. If you guys been around, you know the story of this knife. This is the Chris Reeve large Sebenza 21 riddled. Riddled, like riddle me this. The Joker, Batman. This is riddled. And this is my very first Sebenza. Very first Sebenza. I tell the story. I finally got some money. I had been collecting Spydercos. I remember the Techno was my first Spyderco, first knife ever. The Spyderco Techno, first knife ever that I spent over $100 on. Because I was doing the smaller Spyderco, the economy Spydercos and all of that. And just loving it. Just getting into knives. And I bought everything from Amazon.com because Prime member, I buy everything from Amazon. I didn't know anything about all these Blade HQs and all of this kind of stuff. So I finally got it and I said, oh man, I'm going to get the 3 classic. I always start with classic knives. I'm going to get the 3 classic Chris Reeve knives because, you can't get on YouTube. You can't be on Instagram. You can't be anywhere talking about knives without Chris Reeve Sebenzas coming into the equation. Everyone's saying how great they are. So I get on Amazon and I order the small Sebenza 21 plain Jane. And they said, okay. And I don't know who they went through to get the knives, but they said, okay, we'll send that to you in a week. I went, all right. It was a Friday. I was like, I guess I can wait. I hate waiting on knives to this day. I'm so anxious about them. And so then I go and I get an Umnumzun. I was going to get a large and small Sebenza 21 and an Umnumzun, plain Jane. So I ordered the Umnumzun, plain Jane Umnumzun, and they said, okay, great. We'll send that to you in 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I get to looking at the large plain Jane Sebenza 21. Again, it was only Amazon.com. And I look at it and I start to buy, and they say, well, it'll take a week. And I'm like, screw this. I found this one. I didn't care what it was. I said, riddled? What the heck is that? Oh, it looks like bullets have hit it. I don't care. This was under Prime. I could get it Saturday delivery. I bought it. So this is the very first Sebenza I carried. You can tell my first knives because I took off the lanyards because, you know, I had 5 Spydercos in a drawer, and I needed to add the 3 Sebenzas, and the Sebenzas wouldn't work with the lanyards, so I took them off. Early collecting, I love it. Of course, this is the smoothest Chris Reeve ever because I play with this thing day in and day out. I think I had like 2 hours of sleep the whole weekend because I was so thrilled to have one. This is the Riddled. 3.6-inch blade, S35 VN steel. Like I said, it's plain Jane except it has this laser target on it, and then these holes. These are real holes. These jagged holes. They go all the way through the first scale, so you can see the blade going through. So it's a bit lighter, not a whole bunch lighter, but you know, it took off some of the titanium materials, and it's smooth as you know what. But it's just a wonderful knife. It's real sentimental, given that this is my very first one. And then later on, as I found all these other folks where you can buy knives online and everywhere else, I think this, I waited until like my 10th Chris Reeve knife before I got the matching pair. This is the Riddled small Sebenza 21. I did not get this one from Amazon, and you could tell it still has a lanyard. Again, 2.9-inch S35 VN steel blade. It has everything that the big one has, just in a smaller packet. You can see the holes with that blade going in. I love this pair. You guys know every now and then I go matchy-matchy, and that's when I don't want things to be too complicated. There is a knife that got away. Every time I think about doing matchy-matchy, I think about another knife that I could do instead, and I play around with the combinations, but man, I'm gonna go with Riddled. Talk about trying to find something with mashed potatoes for lunch, and I wanted my first Chris Reeve knife. If you guys don't know, I now have 49 Chris Reeve knives, all different sorts of them. I'm a big fan of Chris Reeve knives. Now I have over 200 or 300 Spyderco knives, so I'm a big fan. A lot of Browse blade knives as well. A lot of knives. But man, these are my favorites. So very emotional, very sentimental carry today to get me into the weekend, right? That's what it's all about. I'm having trouble doing that, putting work aside for personal, but I'm determined to get that done. Work pays for personal, right? That, my friends, that's the carry. I took a bunch of pictures. I'm going to post it on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. Come join the feed on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. I post around 4 different knife-related pictures. Love to have you as part of that group. Also, thumb this up if you enjoy these videos every day. Let me know. Let me see it. The thumbs up are from me. I told you, I now do that when I enjoy a video on YouTube. Hadn't done it forever. I literally haven't. Now I do it because I know that that makes the maker happy. That's what the thumbs up are for. It just makes me happier. Don't forget to thumb up. That's liking the video. Share it. Let people know that we're out there. Hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to start digging into the 3 Pelican cases that hold all of my Spydercos, and we're going to have a Spyderco Palooza. It's so easy to say that day in and day out. And, you know, we crossed over the 900 mark. Thank you all for subscribing. When we get to 950, I'm going to start bringing out all my catalogs and start doing the homework needed to go through these cases and make those cases look a little prettier. Anyway, so thumb it up. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you're enjoying these videos, just hit the subscribe button so that we can get to our Spyderco Palooza. I promise you, you'll see a lot of classic knives. You'll see a lot of variations on knives you're going to enjoy. Man, you're going to see a lot of hawkbill knives. You don't see them in these carries because, you know, I don't have a tactical carry often. But man, I love hawkbill knives. Get ready. You'll see a whole collection of Spyderco hawkbill knives. All right, so that is it. This is the picture when I made it all purdy that I took a bunch of pictures of that I'm going to post on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. But guess what? This ain't Instagram. This is the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel, and this is the knife that got away. You know, I talked about the Techno a little earlier on. From Spyderco. Still one of my top 5 after all of the knives that I've gotten. The simple Techno. Well, the Techno was created by Marcin Slice. I can't. You know my pronunciation. It's S-L-Y-S-Z. He created the Spyderco Techno, which is just a classic Spyderco. Small knife. Well, this is his creation, the Bowie. And let me just tell you, I've done some things where I put them both side by side. It's like a large Techno. If you love a Techno, you're going to love this Bowie. I just love it. This full tie handles, which is great. The little black G10 spacer. It has my favorite clip, deep carry wire clip. It's got that Chris Reeve integral frame lock that's just great. It is butter. Man, it's butter. It feels so great in the hand. I love this. This is the knife that I was going to try carrying with the medium, but I decided to do the riddled pair. But the great thing about it is it's so simple and beautiful in its simplicity, isn't it? I mean, it's just wonderful. Nice tumbled handle, hides all the scratches. It feels great. I love, because of the Bowie style, you know, it can't have the hole pop up. They wanted to keep a low profile, and so they did with the hole. It's very functional. Of course, they had to cut into there for easy access, and it is easy access. Man, it's beautiful. Yeah, you could turn this over. It's right now for righty, it's tip up carry. You could change it to lefty tip up too. There's no tip down, but man, what a wonderful knife. This is the Spyderco Bowie from Marcin Slits or Slice. You guys know, S-L-Y-S-Z. The maker of the Techno. 3.4-inch blade, and just like the Techno, he's using CTS XHP steel. Oh man, what a beautiful knife. It feels just great. If you haven't checked out the Bowie, you should. First of all though, and yes, it's a smaller knife, and you guys know I like smaller, about it comes up to here, the Techno, to this knife. Man, the Techno is a beast. It's a beast. If you haven't tried the Techno, go grab it. It's a wonderful Spyderco knife. But this is the big brother of the Techno. It really is. It's the Spyderco Bowie, and that's the knife that got away. That's it, folks. You guys, I'm so happy you're out there. I roll out of bed, go, let me go get knives. And then I just started and I just feel so good. And I hope this at least is a good part of your day as well, no matter when you watch it. That's the goal, for us to just have fun playing with knives. Hey, have a perfect day. I really mean that. A perfect day. Take some time out for yourself. Just a little bit of time for yourself, man. It makes you more sane. Trust me. I went years without doing that, and I was crazy. Now I'm less crazy. Not sane, but less crazy. So do that, okay? Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.